Hello,
House.
friends.
The company that got the rights to
Wow.
the Immortal also has the
Rude.
rights to the Dan K Classic Spiritual Warfare LMAO.
Ooh, that's interesting. I mean, spiritual warfare could come
Skeleton House. Oh no, I wrecked your intro.
You did. How dare you? Welcome to TroytlePower Presents Power Playthroughs podcast with TroytlePower. I'm your host, TroytlePower, and this is a podcast where we play games in a powerful way. And we're going to talk about Quest for Infamy, which is a old school point and click adventure type game. Our options on the main menu are Prelude Infamy, Start Infamy, Start New Infamy, or Restore Infamy. There was actually, before I got to this point on the game, there was a thing where I could choose to read a manual or look at a quick start guide, and I didn't do that, and maybe we should have. This game is the result of a small group of writers, artists, programmers, and crazy people who toiled like lunatics for years to create this game. Sounds about right. Somewhere in a far-off castle.
Oh my! Oh, stop it! Stop it, Ice! You're so wicked! Oh,
Can y'all hear that?
it. I said...
That's the Baron's daughter.
Alicia, what's going on in there?
It's my father. Nothing, Daddy.
Open this door at once!
But Daddy, I'm changing.
I'm coming in!
You have to
Oh man,
go.
But
Baron's daughter's hooking up with somebody.
Don't get cheeky now. Seriously. My father will kill... Daddy!
Alicia!
Daddy, no!
Why, you devil! I'll kill you!
That wasn't my fault. She tricked me.
I'll trick you, devil!
Oh, I'm out of here.
Some lights are turning on in the castle. There's a ruckus. And a man climbs out the window of the castle and starts running down the mountain path away from the castle.
Nixie. Nixie High won't be weird.
Hi, Nixie. You can be weird. You have a special permission to be weird. Welcome to TroytlePower Presents Power Playthroughs podcast. I'm recording a podcast right now. Prologue, new kid in town. I pushed the B button. I think I just skipped whatever was left of that cutscene. Oops. Several weeks later. Is this actually an old game? I don't think it is. Okay, Y button is inventory. Minus is player statistics. X button is spellbook. Press the right stick for sundial. L and R loop over cursor icons. ZL and ZR loop over modes. Move the cursor to the top of the screen to see the drop down icon. Okay. I think we'll get this. So a cart comes into town, drawn by a donkey with some hay in the back, and then my character Rowan pops his head out and
here
hops
you
down.
go. Is this okay?
Yes, this is fine. Thank you.
Good
trouble.
voice acting.
Well, thank you, sir. Well, I'm off. Heading north of the castle. Maybe I'll see you again sometime.
You just may. Farewell, sir.
What does his voice sound like? It sounds like something. The donkey cart rides away, and my guy walks over to this merchant.
Hello, my friend. Welcome. Welcome to the town of Vauxville. I trust your travels were not too unpleasant.
Just fine, thank you.
Excellent, excellent. My name is Udo. I am a seller of rare and precious trinkets, as well as a great source of news for the town and all across the valley.
Okay.
You mean you're a gossip?
Call me what you may, as long as you call me friend.
We'll see.
Ah, cautious. I like that. Please come and see me anytime you need anything.
Okay. There we go. So we can... What do we have here? We have walk, talk, touch. I'm gonna touch him.
You try and shake the stand. It doesn't really do anything remarkable. At least you tried.
Okay. I'm gonna touch this rock.
Go ahead, Sisyphus. You try and push them.
Touch grass.
Don't pick this stuff up and smoke it, man.
Alright. Let's walk into town. Change to our walk icon and walk into town. Here we are in the town. There's a guy coming out of a sword shop. There's a blacksmith working. We're gonna talk to the guy who just came out of the sword shop. Actually, let's look at him first.
This guard is fat.
Ah.
You don't think he could chase off a pickpocket, let alone solve any real crimes.
How about the blacksmith?
This young man is vigorously hammering away at a pair of horseshoes. He looks like a
He looks like a decent chap. I accidentally skipped that, sorry. Let's go talk to the blacksmithman.
Good day, sir.
His name is Niels.
Hello there.
Oh, apparently I have to push buttons to advance. I can say, I can ask about stuff or I can say goodbye. Let's ask about stuff. Let's ask about, his name.
My name is Niels. I'm the assistant and farrier to the blacksmith.
Okay. What's a farrier?
I'm preparing shoes for the horses.
Ah. What day
It's
is
quite
it?
lovely, thank you.
The day is lovely, okay. Execution?
Yes, there's an execution taking place soon. I want to finish these shoes before I head down.
Ah. Wheels.
They take me where I need to go. I made the chair myself.
Does he have a wheelchair?
It's a pretty quiet town, never much trouble. Except for Gorth. He's always causing trouble. Surprised Rayford hasn't beaten him senseless yet.
So all of these options were available from the beginning. It's not like I'm expanding my investigation options as I go.
He's a local
Don't diggity.
sheriff. He's a tough man,
Freaking
but he's
Gorth.
always decent to me.
Freaking Gorth. Okay, let's go back. Say goodbye.
Take care,
Can't do anything. Oh, the guard was walking back inside and I had to wait for him to go. Look at that, he's in a wheelchair. How cool.
It's
Look
the
at the
town
door.
jail.
Oh, that was not a sword shop. It is a jail. Okay, let's keep walking on. All right. Ooh, a shop that says goods. And what's this sign? Got it.
It's the sigil of the tobacconist.
Tobacconist. All right. There's an alley.
The alleyway leads back up to the tavern.
We haven't gone to the tavern. To the tavern! Maybe we'll run into Gorth. Into the pub we go. Into the pub we go.
It's a door. Doors are generally used to enter or exit a building. As you're standing outside the pub, it's a good chance this door will let you enter that establishment.
How's that?
Oh, my guy said something. I didn't see what. Let's use door. Yeah, and then the door opens. Okay, I get it. Oh, there's lots of people in here. Let's start looking around at people. The barmaid first.
The bartender is a real beauty. Soft, pale skin, beautiful brown eyes, long, luscious hair, an ample bosom. Yep, a real beauty.
All right, how about this
Oi,
guy up
pal,
here?
put your eyes on something else. I'm no whore to be gulped at.
Way to go, Kit.
And spirit. You like that?
The game called me on that. How about this guy?
This is one tall guy with a big beard. You also admire his mustache. You can tell he's a man of distinction.
Distinction. All right, how about this guy?
Whoa, that's a big boy right there. He looks like he could eat a stag and then ask for seconds.
These guys?
The flagstones here are...
Not the flags.
They look like typical muscle-bound lackeys. They're pretty good drinkers, though.
How about these
This
guys?
fella looks like he's enjoying his drink. A regular bar patron by the looks of him. The youngest of the regular crowd who's shuffled in.
All right, let's talk to the big boy.
He just kind of eyeballs you for a bit, and you decide he's not ready to converse. You think the bartender looks much more inviting.
Fair enough. Tall man with a mustache.
There's beer in my glass.
Hey, there's beer in my glass. That's what you have to say, Pat
Is that a
Hartman?
problem?
Yeah, 'cause it should be in my belly.
You are correct, sir. Drink up, eh?
All right, fair enough. Let's talk to the barmaid. Bartender, excuse me. I can ask about or I can buy. Let's ask about, Rayford.
He's all right. Can be a right bastard. Don't like public drunkenness or fights. He can crack a skull or two.
All right. How about the tavern
Welcome
itself?
to the Jolly Roger Inn, home of ales and lager. Occasionally we get some whiskey in here. Nothing fancy, stranger.
Sounds fine to me.
Well, it better. You're out of luck if you're looking for anything better around here.
How about Olaf.
Ah, the lads are good guys, farmers they are. They drink their crops.
I do know who Olaf is, but
He's a big bastard, ain't he?
Hurt. It's that person. What about Kit?
I'm a lonely bartender in a small town. Are you here to save me, eh?
I don't think she's really serious.
Not a
What about
bad
Volkswagen?
place. Just good folks trying to get by.
Okay.
We brew it downstairs. It's shite, but it does the trick.
That was about the ale. Now I'll ask about the lager.
Made from the best water and grain. That's what they tell me. I'm no brewmaster or chemist for this matter.
All right. How about... I think that's everything.
The lads are good.
Okay, let's go back and buy. What can we buy? To purchase an item, click on the buy button, and then select the item to purchase. To get a description of an item, select the look icon, and then select the item. Attempt to steal an item, click on the steal button, and select an item. Now we're gonna buy... well, I guess we should look first. What is this? That's, ale, lager. And that's Kit's single malt whiskey. And then there's food. Single day's ration for 5 Ys. I have $314. Let's buy an ale. That's around. Brings me
Here you
an ale.
go, mate. Give me a bly and we're even.
Right, and we drink up.
You pay her and begin to sip your drink. It's as refreshing as you hoped it would be. 6 or 7 of these and you might get as giddy as a Lunarian whore.
All right. Oh, now the big boy's walking up to me.
I don't know you. You new in my tavern?
Whoa, this guy's terrifyingly buff.
No, I've been here for weeks.
You got a problem, pal?
Do I have a problem?
The
Yes, I
only
do.
problem I have, friend, is with the amount of nose hair you're spurting. You're trying to catch boogers as a hobby.
You're quite the smartass, friend. You're lucky there's an execution in town and there's more guards around. Otherwise, you and I'd be having words.
You're lucky I have a pair of tweezers.
You're funny, friend. Let me buy you a drink.
Yay!
Let me drink your drink.
He turns around again, and she comes back with another beer.
A toast! Thank God we're not the poor bastard whose head is about to roll.
May we never face the gallows, or marriage.
And we toast and drink.
Come on by afterwards. Let's have some more drinks and talk about things.
Okay. I guess we'll head out of the bar then. Let's go see what this execution's all about. There was a game my brother and I used to play, family computer back in the day, about the Crusades. I'm gonna look it up real quick. Let's find it, friends. Let's find it together. I don't have the Google That Shit theme song handy, but let's go do a quick look. Crusades PC game. Crusader No Remorse, that's not it. Space Crusader. Is it not the Crusades? Early PC game. Knights. It is Knights. Knight lore. Oh. That's too early. Gosh, what was it? Knights of Honor? No. Not it. Huh. '90s PC game. Legend, Shadow Knights. None of these are it. It was was one of those games. What was the game the before floppy disks? Big floppy disks. Big floppy disks are called. What are those big floppy disk games? Big floppy disk games. List of self-booting IBM PC compatible games. That might be what I'm looking
5
for.
1/4 discs.
Yeah. Crusade in Europe? Nope, that's not it. Okay, I'm gonna have to give up on searching for this soon. 5 1/4 inch floppy disk game. Knights. Dragon Knight? No. It was like a Crusades thing. Crusades. I'm gonna search Crusades. Crusades. You look like Crusades era knights. Nope, I got nothing. I can't find it. All right, we'll go back to this game. I'll find it later. Don't worry about it. Hey, there's a horse. Let's look at the horse.
It's a horse. It probably belongs to the blacksmith.
That makes sense because we're standing outside the blacksmith.
A blacksmith shop lays before you. As far as smithies go, this one looks awesome. Just kidding, it looks like a soot-covered dirt hole. But you're confident of two things. The owner reeks of sweat, and that his products are quality made. You don't see anyone around, but you do notice the fire is still burning in the forge.
Interesting. Let's ring this bell. I think that's a bell.
You ring the bell. Nothing happens.
Let's open the door.
Whatever it is you're trying to do,
I'm trying to open the door. Let's touch the water.
Yep, you're going to dunk your head in that. Or worse, drink it. Keep moving, villain.
Let's touch the anvil.
Metal on metal, it's what I crave. Though you know anvil rocks hard, you can't carry this one with you.
Let's touch the fire.
Plunging your hand into fire rates among the most stupid things humans can do.
I like this game. Let's open this door to a building that's next to the blacksmith shop.
This door is pretty solid, and you're quite sure it has an advanced lock on it. It is, of course, locked.
To keep the likes of you out. Yeah. All right, let's walk off this screen. Wait, what am I doing? I didn't even try and pet the horse. Walk back there. Go back up to the blacksmith shop. Touch horse.
You don't need to do that yet. You
What?
don't need. You touch
try
it.
the horse?
It feels like wood. Smells like horse.
All right. Can't steal the horse, can't pet the horse. What is this? There's a guy gardening on this next screen. Let's take a look at him.
He's a tall, squirrely fella. You bet he's weird.
You bet he's weird.
Hey, you in the garden.
Stands
Who,
up. Whoa, he's
me?
real tall. His name is Jared.
No, the other fella in the garden. The one with the gnomish hat.
I don't see. You got me. Good fun. Good fun.
How's it going in there?
Oh, not bad. Just trying to pick some herbs for some potions I'm making up later. People always start worrying about their health after an execution.
Makes sense.
For good reason. Though I don't suppose you have a potion that reattaches a head in a day.
Oh my goodness. Don't be silly. Oh, that's funny. Oof. I am Jared Smyrna, pharmacist.
I'm Mr. Roem, professional raconteur.
I'm a raconteur.
Well, I'm pleased to make your acquaintance.
Likewise.
Well, I've got to get finished up. Got to get to the execution soon.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, please, come by the shop sometime. There's lots of neat things in there. I bet they'd be of use to a man like you.
I'll do that. Farewell, sir.
Everybody in this town's pretty nice. Not a lot of conflict for a guy like me. Although there is a public execution happening, so I guess, you know, that's a fair point of conflict. It's for everybody. Can I walk this way? There we go. Oh, we're back to the shops. What was this shop again? Oh, the tobacco.
It's the sigil of the tobacconist.
Guard's shop. Where is this execution happening? Wait, looks like the path goes this way. And off the bottom of the screen, I didn't even notice I could go that way. Ah, another house with a well.
It's a well. Not much to see here, at least from up here.
Let's touch
You don't
the
want to
well.
fuss with the well right now. You don't need water, and frankly, right now, you don't need trouble.
Okay. How about let's look at the house?
It's a door, dumbass.
You'd knock on the door, but you really have no desire to be polite.
Okay. Let's just walk away then. The game's mean to me. Ooh, here's a big old building with gargoyles out front.
The base of the gargoyles reveal two names, Vigo and Hector. How droll.
There's like a shining star above the door. Let's look at that.
Well, that's a bright and sparkly sign. You deduce that this must be the magic shop.
Ah, magic's cool. Let's try and interact with that door. It opens and we go inside. Is that just Dr. Stephen Strange behind the bar or behind the counter?
You see a tall, thin, bearded man behind the counter.
Now, this really is your kind of place. Mysterious, abstruse, and very pentagramish. You reside in the local dealership of magic and conjuring. You can't fail to notice the thin, bearded stranger sitting across the way.
Let's go talk to him.
Away!
Ahoy. Well, let's see, are we?
We're all drifted some way.
How insightful. Allow me to quote that in my book of Who Cares. Now, young man, is there something I might help you with?
Who are you?
My name? Well, you may call me Prospero. I make it most of the town calls me Mr. Magic. It amuses them.
Ask about magic.
Magic? Well, that's quite a discussion. Perhaps we can converse about it when we have more time. There's an execution coming soon, and we'd better not be late. Rayford gets into quite a tizzy about these things.
Hey,
Goodbye.
Everybody's real hung up on this execution. I don't even know where the execution is. Want to go find the execution? Such a hard thing. Okay, let's try this now. Let's go. We can walk straight off the right side of the screen.
It looks like they're getting ready for the execution, but it's not quite time yet. I suggest you explore more of the town. You should probably also talk to more people.
Really?
That's what I would do. But I'm not you. Sadly, I'm just a disembodied voice.
All right. Let's
He's your typical town guard. He looks like he could almost get a spoon or a fork into his mouth without spilling too much food on himself.
Well, I guess we'll go back the way we came, because there was definitely another path we could go up here, towards some other houses. Oh, we're back at the front, where the blacksmith was. The fat guard. Let's talk to the fat guard.
Good day, sir.
I'm sorry. Between the character portrait for this guy and that voice, it just caught me by surprise. All right.
Yes, it certainly is.
I would stay and chat, but I must be going. We've got so much happening today. Rayford wanted me to go get something, but I can't remember. We so rarely have public executions. You are coming to the public square, right?
Yeah.
Of course, friend. I wouldn't miss this.
Excellent. See you there. May crime always cower in the light.
Indeed.
Okay. I'm gonna try.
Well, this should be an interesting day. I should make my way to the public square, eventually.
Apparently that was the last step I had to do. I had to talk to that guy. Let's head to the square. Nope, they're still setting up. Can I walk off the right side of the screen? Ooh, I can. Oh, here's a bunch of people.
At first glance, this man appears to be dressed like some kind of dark wizard, but he's smiling like a goof.
Okay, and then?
Well, this is one classy-looking broad. Lady. I'm trying to be better here, people. She's a very nice woman.
And then this guy who's in like a little window in a hut.
You see a surly ginger man working at Matthew's meat hut window. You can tell he just loves his job.
And then this person selling apples.
You can tell this gentleman sells apples by the handy apple printed icon on his apron.
All right, let's talk to the meat vendor.
Yeah, what do you want? Oh, and welcome to Matthew's Meat Hut. Our meat beats your meat. They make me say that.
All meat beats your meat. Let's ask about... There's so many things to ask about. Let's ask about
the local bully. What an arse.
All right. I don't want to ask you about anything. Bye. Let's talk to the bishop or the wizard, whatever this goofy guy is.
I am Dr. Frank. Doctor, friend, storyteller, and all-around good guy.
Good to know. You're just like an angry mage.
No, I just bought these robes in the last city I visited, Agrubo. It's a great city, amazing culture.
And now you're here?
Oh yes, I'm traveling north, but, bridge out, so I'm staying here.
I love Dr. Frank.
Sounds like fun. Take it easy.
Oh yes, I will, thanks.
Oh, man.
Good afternoon, sir.
Boy, you must be tired.
No, I haven't been running through your mind all day. Stutter away, stutter boy.
Well. Whew.
Smooth move, X-Lax.
And the apple vendor.
Hello, sir. I'm Berg, and these are my apples. Can I interest you in anything? One bly for an apple. Hello, sir.
It doesn't actually give me an option to buy an apple, so that's weird. All right, moving on to a new screen. There's like a fountain up here. A couple guys hanging out by it. Looks like they're playing dice or something.
He's a squirrely-looking fella who appears to be running some kind of game. You clutch your purse just a little tighter.
Let's go talk to him.
Whoa, boys. We better stop here for now. Rayford's got an execution going on soon. Don't worry, we'll be back later if you're game for some action.
All right. Let's move off of this screen. Everybody just keeps telling me about this execution. Oh, we're back at the blacksmith again. Oh, can we go over this way? Is there a path through here? Oh, there is. Hey, the inn! Wow, there's a big staircase going up.
It's a rather large building. It looks like it could house a lot of travelers. You wonder how many people actually come through Volksville.
Let's go open the door.
What a quaint and lovely place. You actually bet the rooms and beds are nice here, for a change.
Let's see. There's a guy behind the counter. There's a woman off to the side, and a guy sitting in front of the fireplace who looks like he's wearing a safari outfit.
There's a dude dressed in a safari outfit sitting by the fire.
That's what he is. All right, how about the maid?
You're inside the inn, the cleverly named inn in Volksville. I'd use the word inn more, but I'm going insane.
I missed the maid. Let's try and get her.
I tell you what I think, but that would get me banned from some forums. He's a sturdy-built man. That's a nice way of saying he's plump.
All right, let's talk to the plump
It doesn't
man.
understand. It doesn't.
I'm clicking on the man, not the wall.
Hello there, stranger.
Hello there, innkeeper.
Castle's my name. This, as you may have guessed, is my inn.
Lovely. Love the view.
I do my best, and I promise the rooms are cozy.
Excellent.
I assume you'd be wanting lodging, considering the bridge to the north is all washed out for the moment.
Yes, I will.
Yes, I suppose I'll be staying in town for a bit.
Well, if I beg your pardon, we're getting ready for the execution. if you be wanting a room, come by afterwards and we can do business.
Sounds good. Thanks.
Let's go up the stairs. Stairs? Even though I don't have a room?
You have no reason to go upstairs yet.
Right, let's leave. Wait, talk to the safariman.
Well, hello, young fellow. How are you?
I'm above ground. It's a start.
Indeed. Can I help you?
I can say, okay, so I can ask about a bunch of stuff, name, adventure, animals, or monsters, and say goodbye, or I can say, I don't know how to fight, or I can say, how do my skills work? I'm gonna say, I don't know how to fight.
You don't know how to fight? And you're still alive? Well, you are an enigma, aren't you? Before we get into combat proper, I'll explain a couple of neat tricks I've learned over the years that might help you out. Always watch out for your enemy. They can be anywhere and tend to hide behind trees and such things. Once you enter an area, if there's an enemy about, you have about 5 seconds to decide what to do.
Okay.
You can always run away, or you can choose to attack. Just click your sword icon on them if that's what you want to do, and you'll get straight into the combat.
Okay.
Rogues also have the option of attempting to throw a dagger at an enemy, which could stun them long enough for you to get close enough to slice their throat. Not very honorable, but you don't strike me as someone who would care about that.
Fair. Alright, we're battling a goblin.
Now let's talk about combat itself. I'll just cover the basics here. You can learn more about class-specific actions yourself. I do warn you, I know all of this in theory, but in practice you might still have some learning to do.
Okay.
At the top, right above what I'm saying here, you'll see your own health as well as the health of your enemy. If either falls to 0, that person dies. You'll see across the bottom of your screen 4 buttons. These are your basic combat moves, and you use them by clicking on your preferred choice during combat. Each of these moves is attached to a statistic in your character sheet, which you can view by clicking on the shield icon on the main drop-down icon bar at the top of the screen. All of your moves use one specific skill, weapon % hit, which tells you how likely you are to hit your opponent. Then each of the other combat skills, hacking, stabbing, and slashing, increase the damage you do. Any attacking action taken in combat, whether successful or not, will go towards raising your skill level in that particular skill, as well as weapon % hit. The first button is stab, so why don't you give it a try? Don't worry if you don't hit. The Rukiti isn't real.
Okay. Yeah.
Got it. Well done. You've just performed your first stabbing action. It's a useful move to master.
He missed. He went, damn it.
Now let's look at slashing. Click the slashing button and see what happens.
Bet I'm gonna slash.
Dog diggity. Wow.
Nicely done. That's slashing for you. Now for your final attack, hacking.
Hey, we hit him with that.
Hacking is most certainly my preferred attack. Of course, I really prefer not to get into combat at all. You've got one final button on your combat panel, so let's try out some blocking.
This is a very
Blocking,
weird tutorial.
Or avoiding your opponent's weapon, is very useful in combat. A successful block will return 5 health to you, and cause your enemy's attack to fail for that turn.
Cool.
So that's the basics of combat. I hope I've been helpful. Oh, before I let you go, I should point out a couple of other things you might find useful.
Okay.
I just turned on a 5th button on your combat panel. This one is your healing potions. Very useful in battle as they heal you for 10 points of health, so carry a few around with you. The number above the potion designates how many you're carrying.
Okay.
Give the button a click and watch yourself drink a healing potion. It's
Nancy.
quite a magical sight to behold.
I kind of love it, lol.
I know, just having this guy like very calmly explaining combat to me is like, oh,
Okay,
alright.
That's all I really know about
He's
fighting.
really friendly.
I hope it was helpful to you.
Thanks, Neto King. What a good guy. Alright. Weird. Let's head to the execution now.
Safari hat means he knows what's up.
That's right, I always trust a man in a safari hat. That's what I always say. Say that. Here's the pub. We've already been there. Okay. Okay, this takes us to the blacksmith. We'll go south of here to the chemists. Go over here. Take us to the magic store. And then from there, we can get to the square. Oh, wait. I went the wrong way. Does this take me? Oh, God, I'm lost. Is this where the magic store is? Yeah, here's the magic store. All right, we're back. I knew where to go. I knew exactly where I was going the whole time. It was all just a clever ruse to make you think, but I didn't quite understand what was happening.
Sounds like a call to the execution. You'd probably better make your way back to town.
Yay, execution time! I'm here. What just... I have a run button! What's this, walk? Run. And sneak, look at him sneak! So wait, does that mean... Okay, so when I... Okay. That only, okay, it just changes... It just changes my movement icon. There's not like an alternate look icon or anything. Ah, okay. I walked off the scene and back, and now the execution's happening.
Bring in the prisoner.
That was Rayford. There's a whole lot of people gathered at the bottom of the screen here. There's the guillotine set up with blood on the bottom of the block, and into like a small kiddie pool underneath the beheading section of the guillotine. And kneels down, puts his head through.
It is by the edict of the king and the laws of the land of the Valley of Krasna in the kingdom of Lonaria that here in the town of Volksville, I, J.S. Rayford, am here to carry out the sentence in the matter of the people versus the criminal Marcus Van Houten, who has been proven guilty of theft and murder. Does the criminal have anything to say?
Let me head roll. I defended myself and stole to feed my own starving body. If this is life, then my head is better served up fresh on a pole for all you people.
Very well. Marcus Van Houten, you are sentenced to death by the automatic blade. May the next life be better than this.
As long as I don't have to look at your filthy face, Rayford, your conscience is almost as filthy as my...
And Rayford drops the blade.
Take his head, tar it, and put it on a pike outside town to warn others of our justice. His headless body to a crow's cage to be pecked clean. And thus it is for criminals here. Yeah. I will not tolerate them in my jurisdiction. Do you understand? You are all witnesses here today.
All right, then. He's walking down with the fat guard behind him, and they walk off the screen.
Skeleton House.
Down the stairs.
Rayford needs some sound baffling.
Rayford would like to see you in his office.
Oh, okay.
Hello there. You're a visitor to our town,
I noticed that,
take it?
Skelly, on a few of these. Yeah, the audio quality of the vocal recordings feels slightly off. A little bit. So it's me and the fat guard and Rayford all sitting here together.
Why, yes, I am. Just admiring the beauty of the area. The river is quite a sight.
Yes, it is, stranger. Yes, it is. Might I have the pleasure of your name?
No.
No, I don't think you could have the pleasure.
Rude and impertinent, aren't we, Mr. Rome?
Perhaps, but you already knew my name, and you did not reveal that when we first spoke. I'd consider that a more rude gesture.
Decorum is such an odd collection of rituals, isn't it?
Most certainly.
Well, I have some matters to attend to. Please stop by my office later. I'd love to chat with you some more.
Sounds good. Good evening, lawman.
Good evening, Mr. Rome.
Rome. R-O-E-H.
What an asshole.
Infamy 20. Oh.
Well, since it looks like I'll be here a while, I should try to make a friend or something.
Okay. It's now like evening time, like the town is bathed in the golden glow of sundown. I'm heading into the inn here. There we go. All right, let's talk to the innkeeper.
Hi, Kessel.
Hello, sir. How can I help you?
I need a room.
I'd like a room, please. Nothing too shabby, but nothing so uncomfortable.
Why, sure. So I guess you don't want to be staying in the stable, I take it? Yes. We have fine rooms here. My daughter Ina will make it up for you. The cost is $5 a week. We can start a tab if you like.
That sounds fine.
Well, your room is up the stairs, down the hall on the left. You're in the deer suite. It's decorated with boars. I'm kidding, of course.
What happened there?
I'd like to say it was something clever, but really, I just got drunk one night and thought it was funny. Now I'm too ashamed to go back on my own joke.
I like a man with conviction.
Well, thank you. Anyway, we serve dinner here just before sundown, so if you want to be eating with us, just wander in around that time.
Alright.
We have a few regulars that like to come in and eat, so there's plenty of people to chat with if that's your thing.
Thank you.
Alright, let's go check out.
You be having a good night, okay, Mr. Rowan? Goodbye.
See, he says Roam. He puts an H in there. Okay, walk up the stairs. This is a weird angle, like Roam's off the bottom of the screen. Only one door I can see, so I see. Okay. Now it does like a cutaway into the room and I can see it better. Let's look around the room. How do I get to my look button?
The walls are decorated with a number of paintings, none of which you like.
Okay.
Well, you certainly think Kessel and Ina keep a cozy inn? The place is comfy enough. You've stayed in worse places for certain.
Let's use the bed.
You are not tired now. Perhaps you should be gaining favor with the locals.
Well, joke's on you, game. Because I, Troy, am actually tired now. And so I'm going to go watch some Seinfeld with my wife and then go to sleep. Thank you, friends, for listening or viewing this episode on Quest for Infamy. If you did listen to the podcast version, you can jump onto YouTube and search for me there.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Yeah, right? It's about bedtime, Nixie. YouTube.com and then search for TroytlePower. Twitter.com/TroytlePower, Patreon.com/TroytlePower, Twitch.tv/TroytlePower, where you can find more great stuff at probablywork.com and geekmedia.com. And yeah, this was Quest for Infamy. This seems like a fun one. I'm tempted to say, look, I want to start streaming on a regular basis, and I'm tempted to say that I'm going to stream more of this game. I think, I don't know. Till then, friends, tap in, hope for the best.
This has been a presentation of the We Can Make This Work
Probably Network.
Follow us on Twitter
@ProbablyWork
for more of our questionable content.
Also, we have a website called probablywork.com.